Meanwhile, at the Leaving Book Cafe, Michelle's drinking her coffee latte while she's on her iPhone. To her husband, David came to where she is, and Michelle saw. What's on your mind? And as David sat down and faced his wife, just as Michelle put her iPhone down and faced her husband. I'm worried about Michael. I'm sure he's doing fine. Really? Then why didn't he go to the funeral? Meanwhile, at the Grand Empire in Joshua's office, Josh was putting files in the cabinet. And as he closed the cabinet and turned and saw Nicole standing at the door. Meanwhile, at the Grand Morgue at John's burial site, as more people begin to gather for the final burial of John. Let's get to Ryan, Jack, Isabella, Jared, Alice, and Roxanne, who came in the scene, and Helen saw and went where they are, and they saw her. Sorry it took so long. You're just in time. I'm gonna see how Mom's doing, and as Ryan heads to the front while the others continue to talk. You know, I have never felt so safe here with all this love that surrounds us. That's what family's all about. Let us take our place. And as Angela and Vince came in the scene holding Adriana's hand and Isabella saw. You all go, I catch up. And as they all went and sat in the front row. And as Angela saw her sister while being with her husband and their daughter. I'll be up front. Alright. And as Angela and Adriana head to the front, just as Isabella came to where Vince is and he saw her. How are you? Hanging in there. Just so you know, I'm here for you when you need me. And as Sean came to where they are, you don't have to, cause I'm here for her. Meanwhile, Chris, Joanna, Casey, and Richard are talking as they sat on the front row on the right. And Joanna said some wrong Chris. What's wrong? Mom should have been here by now. I know I told her to drive the cart. Not to worry. Steve and Carol will bring her here. Dad, your mom's a fighter. Don't you worry. Thank you, Casey. I guess it's just... We know. Look, Ashley's not gonna give up at all. I'm just really worried about her. I know she's a warrior. It's true. She's not gonna let anything happen to her at all. And as Ashley came to where they are, and Casey saw her, I am so glad to have you as my granddaughter. And as Casey got up and hugged her grandmother, and as they pulled back. Meanwhile, Scott and Annie are talking. I get the fact that you love me and are twins, but I lied to you. I'm sure you have good reason. I did. I didn't want to see you get hurt, but that was my hey. Let's continue this later. And as they went and sat in the second row next to Jesse, Lauren, Kristen, and Will, who were talking. And as Jesse turned and saw Jennifer, Kristen, your sister's here. And as Kristen turned and saw Jennifer talking to Jenny and the others. I'm going in. Kristen, not a good idea. And as Jesse and Kristen turned and faced the front, she's right. There's no need to stress, especially that I'm pregnant. Maybe you're right. And as Jesse thinking, I wonder what's taking my parents so long. And as Steve and Carol came to the art, I see you all made it. Meanwhile, Chad and Katie are watching what's going on. And as Katie look at Chad, by the way, how's your training going? Speaking of which, my parents had a surprise for me and Paul. I wonder what that might be. Meanwhile, on the fourth row on the right, Daniel, Grace, Jeremy, and Donald are surprised by Jennifer's arrival, and they all got up and faced Jennifer. I can't believe the likes you here, especially when the both of you have that six. I don't need you coming here insulting my mom, so why don't you back the hell off? Leave my family alone. He's not your son, Donald. I get it. Really, I do. I just shut up. Whoa. And it's Chris and Jordan came to the ark, and they saw Jennifer. We have been looking all over for you. Well, it seems you found me, right? What's going on here? And as Daniel looked at Jennifer. Well, Jennifer, what are you waiting for? Should you tell him or I will? Let's do this now, because I'm gonna be quite clear for you when I say I'm glad that bitchy mother of yours is where she belongs, and I'm here to tell you she would never break free, and I hope she rots for the rest of her life. Meanwhile, at the Leaving Book Cafe, Michelle and David are talking. I'm sure Michael has his reasons for not going. You mean the awkwardness of seeing his ex-wife? You know they're still married. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Their divorce won't be final till November. The thing is, it really kills me to see him go through this. Hey, give the guy some credit. He's more stronger than you think. Meanwhile, at the Grand Empire in Joshua's office, Josh and Nicole began talking as Nicole came in and as she closed the door. And as Joshua came to where Nicole is. Can we talk? I really have to be somewhere right now, so excuse, I heard about your grandfather, and I want to say I'm really sorry. Is there anything I can do for you? No, but thanks for coming anyway. There's something you should know. What is it? I meant what I said. I am so sorry for your loss. Meanwhile, in the driveway at the Grand Morgue in Emily's limo, Kyle's holding Emily. You don't have to do this, it's a mess. And as she pulled back and turned and faced Kyle, look, I'm sorry for every down you, which hey, that's over. I promise. We need to be strong for our son Victor. I am so glad he's safe in boarding school, but I still have to say, we will cross that bridge when the times come. But now, we will have to get through this. And I promise you, as your husband, I am not gonna leave your side. Meanwhile, at the Grand Morgue in the back, Isabella, Vince, and Sean are talking, and as Vince turned and saw Sean there, you know what? I am really stop it, you two. This isn't the time nor the place. Look, Vince, thank you. I appreciate the concern, but Sean's here. You need to go be with your family. You don't have much choice. You made your intentions quite clear on who you want to be with, and that's where it's gonna be. Fine. And as Vince turned and heads where Andrew and their daughter is, and Isabella went to where Sean is. Thanks for coming to my aid. No problem. And like you said before, he's made his choice to be with Angela. Exactly. Which is why I'm gonna be with you. Meanwhile, Rachel and Aaron arrived and saw what's going on. This is so intense to be here. I know. By the way, where's your sister Gwen? She had to work at the hospital, although she tried to come here, but I had it covered. And as Rachel pointed in the direction, and as he looked and saw a person setting up their camcorder. Nice. They're planning to stream it. Why don't we go take our place? Okay. And as Rachel and Aaron went and sat in the second row by Scott, Annie, Jesse, Lauren, Chris, and Will, who were talking to Steve and Carol. Thank you all for the performance you did at the church. No problem. John's been an inspiration in all of our lives. I couldn't have said it much better. What's going on up there? And as they turned and saw the commotion in the back, it seems Jennifer, Daniel, Jeremy, and Donna are all arguing over Tina. Go figure. We're gonna see how my mom's doing. Excuse us, and as Steve and Carol head to the front row, while others continue talking. We have to stop this. No, I think it's best we stay out of this. And as Krista noticed her other brother stopped there with Annie. Scott, I didn't see you there. Took you long enough. How you holding up? I'm doing quite well. And as Annie thinking, well, I guess she has no idea that I know what she did. You know what? I'm gonna see what's going on. And as Kristen got up and head to where they are, followed by Will and Scott, who also went to where they are. Meanwhile, in the back row, Chad and Katie are still talking. What's this surprise trip is in as Chad's iPhone rings and he got it and saw it to Paul and answered. What's going on? Dude, where are you? Mine and your parents are ready to continue our training. Tell them I will be there later. Where are you anyway? I had something to take care of. Anyways, just tell my parents I will call them. And as Chad hung up, look, we don't have to be here. I have my own reasons to be here. Meanwhile, at the fourth row, Daniel, Grace, Jeremy, Donald, Chris, Joanna, and Jennifer are talking. Look, Jennifer, I love you as my half-sister, and I get that you're grieving. I'm grieving too for our grandfather, but I'm gonna be quite clear to you when I say this. I don't give a damn how you feel towards my mom, but I'm not gonna stand here and let you disrespect her. Hey, we shouldn't be doing this arguing. My wife's right. Jennifer, you need to put your feelings aside. Fine. It seems that's all I can do, consider what's happened lately. What do you mean by that? I guess I'm gonna have to spell this out for you. I pretty much lost everything that matters to me. For instance, I lost my husband to my sister Kristen, who thought she saw a misunderstanding between Mike and Wilma, so they decided to sleep together. Jennifer, no, I'm just staying out the obvious. Look, we don't give a damn to your problems. Just keep your distance from us. What's going on here? And as Kristen arrived and Jennifer saw, well, looky here. Speaking of which, Here comes the sister who took everything away from me. Let's not do this here. Fine. Let us all take our place. And as Daniel, Donald, Grace, and Jeremy went and sat back down. You know what? I'm really not gonna do this right now. And as Jennifer turned and walked away, followed by Kristen and Will. And as Daniel, Grace, Jeremy, and Daniel continued talking. I really don't like her. Hey, don't let her negative vibe get to us. We're much stronger than that in every way. And Jonah and Chris came to the R. You know, Donald, you're a very wise person. Thank you. Please excuse us. And as Jonah and Chris went and head back to the front. And as they arrived, where Ashley, Allison, Jared, Casey, and Richard are, who saw them. What was that commotion about back there? Everything's cool. You sure about that? Yeah, it looked really intense. Just a little small disagreement. Look, after this, I need someone to look after the company. Mom, no need. We got it covered. And as Steve and Carol came and sat by them. They're getting ready to start. Where the hell is Julie, Caroline, and Dorothy? I'm certain they're on their way. Not if we're already here. And as Ashley, Allison, Jared, Steve, Carol, Joanna, Chris turned and saw Julie, Caroline, Dorothy, and Larry came to the R. Meanwhile, at the Leaving Book Cafe, Michelle and David are talking. Am I really supposed to feel better now that you said it to me, honey? You're driving yourself complete bunkers when you should be more concerned about our other children. I'm sure they're doing quite fine. Really? Then why don't we ask my parents to move them here? Bad mistake on so many ways, Michelle. Our older son, Dustin, is failing college, and our youngest daughter, well, we need to move him here as soon as possible so we can show them that we care. Fine, just not right now. Meanwhile, at the Grand Empire in Joshua's office, Joshua and Nicole are talking. What are you sorry for? Everything. Everything that's done to our marriage. Look, it's over and done with. For what it's worth, Joshua, I will never stop loving you. I feel the same way. That doesn't mean I'm leaving my modeling career. Nicole, your life's your life, alright? The other reason is, I want to be there for your grandfather's wake. If you let me, please. Meanwhile, in the driveway at the Grand Morgue in Emily's limo, Kyle's holding his wife, Emily. You ready for this? Yeah, I guess I am. And thank you for being the most amazing husband that I can find. No problem. Come on. And as Emily leaned over and got the door. And as she got out, followed by Kyle, who closed the door. And as Emily turned and faced Kyle. Well, here goes. And as Emily and Kyle head to the area where everyone is holding hands, and as they walk past Jennifer, Krista, and Will, who all came out talking. Do you two realize how ridiculous this looks, really? Says the guy who slept with my sister. Jesus, are we really back to that again? Yes. I will never get past what you both did, including the fact that we're both pregnant by you, Will. I get it. I do really. But making a scene won't change what happened. You know what, Will? You're right. Excuse me. And as Jennifer turned and walked away. Jennifer, Will, just let her go. And as Will turned and faced Kristen. You know what? What? I really don't get the both of you. You're fighting as if I'm some sort of consolation prize. Well, the damage has already been done. Look, Will, you know what? I'm not doing this with you right now. And as Will turned and head back in, walking past Sean and Isabella, who are talking to each other. You know, I've been thinking about what? You and I. Look, Rich, no, what I meant is make it official between us. Sure, but you're in the morning. Yes, I am. Which is why I need you more than ever. No problem. Just so you know, I will always be there for you. Thank you. What's going on over there? And it's Isabella turned and saw Julie, Dorothy, and Caroline. Wow. I know they're here. They must have snuck in with no one noticing. Meanwhile, in the second row, Rachel, Aaron, Lauren, and Jesse are talking. What's going on? Yeah, did we miss something? Well, let me fill you in. Kristen still hates Jennifer for trying to set her up, and Jennifer hates Kristen for sleeping with Will. Seriously? Yeah, and now Lauren and I don't know if they ever get their friendship back. Such drama between you guys, and here I thought you Grams get along much. Shut up, Annie. For your information, Jennifer and Kristen will be fine in the end. And as Will returned and went and stopped by Aaron. When did you two get here? Yeah, we heard what happened. This has to stop. And as Scott also came back and stopped by Annie. And Annie saw him. And as he said something wrong, Annie. You okay? Yeah, I am. now that my husband's back. Meanwhile, in the back row on the left, Chad and Kitty are talking. Seems to be a lot of tension here. Yeah, no. And as Chad's iPhone rings again, and he saw it's Paul and got it. What now? Wayne and Linda told us to meet at the Los Angeles Pier tonight. Change of plans? Yeah, they have something to take care of. Alright, thanks for calling. And as Chad hung up. Meanwhile, in the fourth row, Daniel, Grace, Jeremy, and Donald are talking. Jeremy, I'm really sorry for not being the wife. Hey, that's all over and done with. I know. Because you're my husband, and I realize family comes first. I am glad you're on our side. I'm not doing this for you. And it's Jeremy said something wrong, Daniel. Dude, what's wrong? I have a feeling there's more to come here in Los Angeles. Meanwhile, in the front row, Ashley, Angela, Casey, Richard, Vince, Allison, Jared, Chris, Joanna, Carol, Steve, Julie, Caroline, and Dorothy are talking. And as Julie, Caroline, and Dorothy went and sat by them, just as the man of the vase arrived to the front with Isabella and Sean. Let's get to them who are talking, who are Ashley, Angela, Casey, Richard, Vince, Allison, Jared, Chris, Joanna, Carol, Steve, Julie, Caroline, and Dorothy. I'm so glad you made it. I wanted to bring my husband, but he couldn't get off work. It is so good to see you all. We wanted to get to the funeral, but we picked 2 others up who were to come. Our car broke down and it was hay. I'm just glad you all came here. By the way, thanks for what you said to me last night, Julie. No problem. What do you mean by that? I'll fill you in later. Look, Ashley, if there's anything you want Dorothy and I to do, we take care of it. Thank you, Larry. It's getting ready to start. And it's everyone turned to the front where the man, Isabella, and Sean is. And it's everyone got quiet. Welcome, friends and family, to the second part of saying goodbye to the man who's known as my father, who's also been an inspiration in our lives. Before we start our singing tribute, we're gonna have a military-style tribute in his honor, because he fought so bravely to protect his country and every other country going to war. And we want to show him that his efforts to keep us safe here won't go in vain. I just want to say, I love you, Dad, and I thank you for your service. After the military tribute, the next hour, we're going to express how we feel through singing so we can feel John's presence all around us. As John's military tribute begins right now. And his army troops lined up and began their performance, while everyone continues to mourn for John Graham. As the song tribute continues, members of the U.S. military came and lined up in unison, firing their guns off, while everyone stand up and bow their heads as we all continue to mourn for our fallen hero, Sergeant and Commander John Graham. This military tribute continues. John put his arms around Ashley and Angela, and as they both lean on Sean. And as the military tribute ends with a portrait of John Graham, thus ending the episode.